Welcome back. You're listening to Lubbock-Cooper football on 100.7 The Score. We are at halftime between the Lubbock-Cooper Pirates and the Clovis, New Mexico Wildcats. My name is Flores, and we are now joined by the head boys soccer coach of the Lubbock-Cooper Pirates. He's Trevor Burkhead. Coach, just wanted to get you on for a bit to talk soccer in general, but I'm glad you finally had the chance. And how are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me. For sure, I'm good.
Kind of wanted to take this opportunity to kind of get to know Coach Burkhead. I've had several coaches on in the past to kind of just get to know him. So I guess start with your overall background. Where are you from? Where'd you go to school at?
I'm from Lubbock, was born and raised here. I went to Coronado High School and graduated from there. As soon as I graduated, I got a scholarship, played at Wayland Baptist, was there for 4 years, and I got my first head job straight out of college. I was very fortunate at Borger High School. I was there for 2 years, and then came back home to Lubbock, came to Cooper, got to start the program here, and this will be my third year here at Cooper.
Were you always wanting to come home to Lubbock?
Yeah, I always wanted to come back home. My wife and I, all our family lives in Lubbock, and we're pretty family-oriented, so it was really nice to come back home.
You say you're from Coronado. Is it kind of hard playing those guys every year, twice a year?
It's kind of fun, just knowing you went to that school, and it's not necessarily a rivalry, but you want to beat your school you went to, and it's always fun playing them.
What does it say about these new programs forming, about soccer in Lubbock in general? Lubbock-Cooper, Estacado also recently formed a soccer team. Do you see the growth of soccer here?
Oh yeah, it's great. And usually when you think about soccer, you always think about Europe, but it's really coming along here in the States, and especially in Lubbock. Just kind of like football, everybody thinks about the Metroplex, and they have some really great teams, but it's the same with soccer. They have some great teams down there in Dallas, but it's definitely coming up in Lubbock with the two new programs, and it's very exciting, the growth we're having.
We're at halftime here between the Pirates and the Wildcats, talking with Coach Trevor Burkhead. Besides soccer, what else do you coach here at, or teach at Lubbock-Cooper?
I'm a freshman football coach, and I'm also the kickers coach for varsity, so I help out the kickers, and that's just my second sport here is football.
Well, let's talk soccer now. 2017, kind of a down year for the Pirates, but what do you have coming back, and what are kind of y'all's expectations here for the season? Yeah,
last year it was really our first year for varsity, and we had a really young team. I didn't have any seniors last year, and coming back this year, we only have 3 seniors with us this year, and it's our third year for a program. And usually when you go to a new school, you really have that third year as your breaking point, and we've really stepped it up just from into last season to what I've been seeing preseason right now, and I'm feeling really good about this 2017-18 soccer year.
What did you learn last year? Is there a big takeaway from that first year?
Experience-wise, we didn't have the experience that a lot of our other schools here in Lubbock had, because they've had soccer for 20-plus years, and with us just starting, the experience was probably our biggest thing that we needed to improve on. And like I said, just from the end of the season to now, our experience has definitely shown that it's coming up.
When you guys get officially started, have you had much time with the group so far?
Yeah, we will start practice after school, right after Thanksgiving break. Right now, we're mainly focusing on running and lifting. We do a couple ball drills here and there, but we will go full strength right after Thanksgiving, after school, and our first scrimmage is December 30th this year.
Trevor Burkhead of the Lubbock-Cooper soccer program. Also, you're the assistant to the girls team. I know Coach Wright and that team kind of made a run in the playoffs last year. Did you learn anything from that or take anything away from that? How fun was it to be a part of?
Yeah, it was fun. When I was at Borger, I went to the playoffs my second year there. And it's a little different when you win those games. They're definitely more intense, those playoff games. And it was a fun run we had. We got to go 3 rounds deep for a first-year program. That doesn't happen very often. But again, experience is probably the best thing you can get going from playoffs, and just coaching it helps me as a coach as well.
How much soccer professionally do you watch? Do you have a favorite team?
I watch Chelsea in England, and in Europe they play their games in the afternoons and the evenings. And so for us here in Lubbock, those games are on 6:30 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning. So I wake up really early Saturdays and Sundays and watch them as much as I can.
Before we let you go, a little rapid fire question, I guess. Just kind of the first word that pops into your head. USA Soccer, how are they going to do in the World Cup next year?
They have some good young players, but I don't know. It's tough going against those European countries because when you look at what they have to compete with soccer and basketball, and soccer is usually their number one sport over there. And then back in the U.S., it's football or basketball or baseball, and soccer usually comes in fourth. So it'll be tough, but I think they'll do okay.
EPL, La Liga, or something else?
EPL for sure.
Ronaldo or Messi?
I like the strength and the speed, so I'll go with Ronaldo.
Do you have a favorite player?
He doesn't play anymore. Drogba, he used to play for Chelsea, was my favorite player. I even named my dog after him.
He's Trevor Burkhead, the head coach of the boys soccer team. Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck the rest of the football season and on to the soccer season. Have a good one.
All right, thanks, Andres. Appreciate it.
Second half kickoff between the Pirates and the Wildcats on 100.7 The Score. You're listening to Lubbock-Cooper Football on 100.7 The Score.